Hi guys and welcome to Studio Wildlife. In this video I'm going to show you how I package up my pictures ready for shipping. So, I have recently just sold this picture. It was charcoal on this MDF board, so it's not quite canvas, so it's quite thin. But I just thought I would show you how I create a packaging crate to ship this off. This one's going to Sydney, Australia, so it needs to be quite a reinforced crate. So I'll show you my whole process. This one is 35 by 47 centimeters long, and the things that you need to do for this, or the things I do for this, is cut out two sheets that are 10 centimeters longer on both sides. So this one is 45 by 57 centimeters long, and these will form the top and bottom edges of the crate. I get them cut at a wood shop. You could cut them yourself at home if you have the equipment. The wood shop near my house has a chop service, so it's dead easy just to get them cut. Then what I do is get the edges cut. Because this one's quite thin, I've only had to go 10 centimeters deep. So this is going to form the sides of my box. So if you imagine this is the bottom of the box, the painting will sit on top. This piece of wood will fit here. I cut this one, or had this cut, 57 by 10 centimeters. So I had two of these cut, one for each side, and then I had the other edges cut as well, just for speed of use. So these edges are a little bit shorter, and basically what I do is cut these to the length of the opposite side, minus two of the widths of my other sides, so that they will fit together with the bigger pieces on the outer edge, like this, and the smaller pieces inside like that. Usually I cut them myself, but I just couldn't be bothered, so I had them cut to size for me. So I'll put all four edges on and then pop the painting in and then put the board on top. So yeah, these are the equipment that I use. I just use basic screws, I just use a drill. You don't need loads of expensive equipment. Really easy to do, really straightforward, and I'll go and show you how I actually put it together. We've built the crate. Next thing to do is start to wrap up the painting. I'm just going to use some of this blue plastic. Usually I would use glassine, but for this one, just to protect it from dust and protect it from the bubble wrap impressions, I'm just going to wrap it in this blue plastic, just to protect that surface and make sure it doesn't get any major indentations or anything like that later on. So let's just flip it over, and I'll just use a bit of masking tape. You can help, you know, if you want. No? Okay. Amber's just sat behind the camera, just sat there watching, laughing at me. And now for some bubble wrap. You get your excessively large pack of bubble wrap, and let's see, I'm just going to cut, thank you lovely glamorous assistant for the knife. Yeah. It's really important when you get your bubble wrap, you want the bubble side down. You don't want that bubbly bit putting imprints on your painting. So we want the flat end facing up, and we're just going to start to wrap our painting in the bubble wrap. Just with a bit of masking tape, just on those edges. More masking tape, glamorous assistant. I didn't mean masking tape, I meant bubble wrap. I just want to say, let me get the camera. I just want to say, it is Amber behind the scenes telling me exactly what to do. I would have no idea what I'm doing without Amber. So thank you very much. There we go. I know. I've gone significantly too deep with this one. I probably could have knocked another 3 centimetres off, really, couldn't I?
Yeah, about half what you've done would probably be okay.
Oh, what? I could have gone to 5 centimetres.
Maybe.
Yeah. This is probably a little bit too deep for this picture. We'll just fill it with cardboard and then hope for the best. So I'm just filling it with this blue bubble wrap, but you can fill it with anything as long as it's tight and won't move. So I'm probably going to have to do a couple of little bits of cardboard on as well. Pack it as tightly as possible so there's no wiggle room at all for your painting to go anywhere. I mean, mine's on MDF, so it doesn't really matter that much if it does wiggle around a little bit, but if you've got a more delicate piece, you really do want to make sure it's packed as tightly as possible and it's got no room to move about. Be careful with knives, kids. Or just don't use them if you're a child. Adults, you do what you want. You don't have to be careful. Don't let anyone tell you what to do. Please don't sue me. It's a super precise and accurate method. That's not going anywhere now. Do you reckon? Amber's giving me a very disapproving look right now.
Yeah, maybe put a little bit
on top? Or between the cardboard and the...
Just underneath the cardboard.
Yeah. Anyway, I've had the Amber seal of approval, guys. I'm not going to screw it on just yet. Better to leave it and put a copy of the waybill inside the crate, just in case it's lost and they have to open it up. Once everything's inside and it's all done, I'll just pop 4 screws in the corners, maybe a couple here and there, but 4 in the corner should be enough. And then put the label on. I usually put 2 labels on just in case one of them falls off, and I also handwrite the address on the crate as well, just to try and reduce the risk of it getting lost. Especially because this one's going off to Sydney, it's got a long way to go, there'll be a lot of handoffs, so I want to make sure it gets there safely to its new owner. And there it is, that's my process for packaging my shipping crates. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It means so much to us. And obviously you can see I'm just starting out with YouTube. I didn't even think about cleaning up the background behind me, so I am really sorry for that mess. In my future videos, I'll try and pay a little bit more attention to what's going on in the background to make it a little bit more pleasurable to watch. If you like the videos and you want to see more wildlife art videos in real time, head on over to my Patreon channel. I'll put a link down to that in the description below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.